Welcome Mr. Wim to this interview. I would like to understand that how has been the collaboration on the standardization of the electrical devices between the EU and the Indian manufacturers?
Well, in fact it is such that on the technical point of view, we as European manufacturers, we always try to go first to the IEC level, on the international level, have a discussion there, and then we bring down the conclusions on the international level to the European level, and we make a European standard which can be an identical standard in Europe or can be the IEC standard with some minor modifications to really adapt it to the European needs. Now, as we are having these discussions on the international level, where we definitely meet our Indian colleagues, we have the opportunity of further exchanging on the very typical requirements, issues, making sure that the final documents are completely in line with the market needs. And of course, it not only European and Indian people there are also people from Japan, the United States, Australia, who are contributing to the further elaboration on requirements and tests for products. So we can definitely say that we have a good interaction on the technical level, and trying to make sure that the IEC standards that we are making are as much as possible globally relevant. An additional proof of all this is the fact that on a number of recent issues on new technologies, new applications, the IEC decided to make system standards. These system standards are about really new items, and it is such that a system standard is being developed, I would say a system committee is being established to make sure that different technical committees who have part into the system are having the possibility of coordinating with each other. If you look to the low voltage DC, the low voltage direct current, which is now really getting more and more introduced, especially in standardization, we have created also one of those system committees, and Mr. Mahendra is the chair of that committee. He's also from India. One of the topics within the system committee, which is extremely important, not only for India but worldwide, is the energy access. And also there we have created a working group to deal with the whole standardization process, making sure that we come to a coherent set of standards to make sure that we provide the necessary solutions to the markets. And there we see that also people from India are taking the lead. So it is definitely on the international level that we are getting that platform where the different people from Europe and India and the rest of the world can join together, making sure that we can provide the necessary documents needed within the markets.
Okay. The SESEI project, which has been specifically made for India, and I understand that there is similar project in China also, which is undergoing. How has been the journey so far?
Well, it is definitely such that the SESEI is for us within Europe definitely a point of contact if something needs to be verified, if certain issues, questions are raised within Europe related to import or exports into Europe, then we have that contact point and we have an easy access to additional information, which is very valuable. The SESEI has been especially very interesting because it's one contact point for European experts and people having questions about the Indian situation. The SESEI is definitely very well introduced into the Indian landscape with BIS, with industry, with other committees working on standards and specifications for the Indian market. Also, in terms of certification, we had a possibility to further interact and better understand what happens within India.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for your time for the interview.